Hello SLAPAFISH community, and welcome back to another World Tanks console video. So in this video, I'm going to be driving the FV4202, a British tier 10 medium tank. So, well, one of the tier 10 British medium tanks. So why am I driving this tank on Santa River, you may ask? Well, it's top of the tree. Well, top of the tree, on track. British, the entire British and French tech tree is on track. And this is another one of those tier 10s I have that is a British or a French tank. So I'm going to be featuring this entire week. And this entire week is almost over. So, not too many more tanks left to go to feature. So anyway, well, now let's focus on this tank. This is the FV4202. It gets a 105mm caliber gun that fires 6.98 rounds per minute. That does 390 damage per shot for a DPM of 2,722. Its penetration on its standard rounds is 268. Now, hash rounds. You may notice that I have 37 standard and 34 hash. Well, the middle round is premium hash. So, why do I have that? Well, the penetration on the premium hash is 210 millimeters of penetration. That does 480 damage. Even the high explosive has really good penetration at 105 and still does 480 damage. Also, the gun's pretty flippin' accurate at .32 and aim time is 2.1. Turn armor is absolutely fantastic. 200 millimeters all around the tank. And what else? Gun depression. Gun depression makes turn armor better, right? Gun depression is 10 degrees. Gun elevation is 20 degrees. And what else? Armor. Speaking of armor, more armor. Let's talk about more armor. So you got 120 millimeters at the front, 51 at the sides, and 32 at the back. You also have 1,950 hit points. And I keep staring at this, but you have 410 meters of view range, which is 10 meters less than the M48 patent. You also have a signal range of 750. Concealment is 24%, while stationary and moving concealment is 18%. Now, what about the engine? The engine's gotta be good, right? Yep. You go 50 forward and 20 reverse. And you have a horsepower per ton at 20.26. Now, let's talk about my crew, the equipment and stuff like that. Equipment, gun rammer, vertical stabilizers, and code optics. Okay, that's good. Next is the crew. Adrenaline rest, controlled impact, snapshot, deadeye, repairs, smooth ride, 6 cents, brothers in arms, swimming lessons, mentor, and the snake bite perk, which is basically like a vertical stabilizer, which reduces dispersions by 5%. So basically, it's just like a vertical stabilizer and a gunling drive. So yeah, but less powerful. The snake bite perk is an amazing perk. And I'm also training firefighting, which that doesn't really matter. So anyway, so now the FV4202. How do you play this tank? Well, you really want to be hold down in this tank. You want to be hold down, use your 10 degrees of gun depression, and just farm with your 2,722 damage per minute. And any weakly armored tank or anything you could pin with hash, pin it. Fire the hash. That's why I have a mixture of both. That's why I have like an equal amount of both rounds. Because the hash is really good, and the APCR is really good. Also, I do want to mention about the shell velocity. Hold up, I'm going to have to put one round for me. Okay, so, shell velocity. Standard rounds, 1,478, and hash and the regular high explosive is 1,173 meters per second on its shell velocity. So, shells go really fast, which help with your accuracy, especially at long distances. So, 2 ways you can play this. You can play it as a sniper, or you can play hold down. Use your 10 degrees of gun depression and just rip apart your enemies. And fire hash whenever you need to. And you can also be the spotter, because You have 410 meters of view range, which is absolutely insane. And look at that penetration, straight through Tiger 2. I know it's a tier 8, but it's still a heavy tank. And I'm trying to hit his ammo, and there's his ammo with a damage gun. And you can also see how good the accuracy is on this tape, because the last couple of shots I've been firing have been with a damaged gun. And most of them, I think most of them, if not all, have hit their target and penetrated. Now, loading hash, because I want to try to pin the chief in the back, but I hit his track. But that's okay. Now I just got a 48 pattern, which I think this is a better tank. I prefer this tank over the 48 pattern. I think I just hit him for 392, for like 500. And right here, I'm going to hit him for 481. And boom, he's dead. Simple. Simple and easy. When you start pinning those hash, your damage ranks up really, really fast. So, that was a victory on Sand River. We did over 6,000 damage that game. 6,157 damage to be exact. 1,327 assisted, 1,750 block. We also made 57,000 silver, and we also got top of the leaderboards. Alright guys, if you liked the video, remember like, comment, and subscribe. Also remember to SLAPAFISH, because why would you not? And peace out, see ya.